Hi, Sag. Here is your quantum story. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I should probably not start recording while I'm still distracted. But anyway, love this reading. Here is your masculine energy. This is your physical energy, your um, physical manifested energy, your outside energy. Why do you want to eat this card? Your the Virgin archetype for your Yang energy. Light attributes: maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit, and the shadow energy would be fear of intimate union. Now, well, I get there later. Your feminine energy is beautiful. The guide energy archetype. Light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Shadow attribute places financial gain or control over imparting spiritual insight. So, what your feminine really wants is time for yourself. Time for you to marinate in your own energies and connect with the part of you that is divine, that and of course not just the part of you, but then once you do that, you are connected to everything around you. Which is why it says in life, but also here we have animals, and we have that inner that flame, that inner fire within you. You have you, and then you have an animal here, and the owl is just a higher perspective kind of symbolism, with also, you know, being able to see through the dark, and wisdom. Anyway, so your yin energy wants to sort of stay out of, it wants to guide yourself back to yourself, to a more to work more on your purity of the purity of your connection with yourself and the divine. And so it's manifesting on the outside as the Virgin archetype, which means you're probably staying away from a relationship. You're probably staying away from romance or friendship, whatever it is that really sucks your energy, or manipulates, or drains you, or just dirties your energy. Your feminine energy wants to connect with yourself, so it's asking your masculine energy to stay pure, to stay out of getting into any physical situations with anybody that you know would be detrimental. Beautiful, great. So here's how it's manifesting on the outside. The reason why I'm saying you're staying away from somebody is because that this is within you being mirrored on the outside, which means if your energies want to stay pure, and you're in a relationship, or you're some kind of, you're single but you've been thinking about mingling, it's asking you actually to mirror the inside with the outside, which means do not get involved with anybody, especially sexually, because here it is, the arrows card. This is the card of like, I'm very cheesy, and so I don't care, Sag, but to me it makes sense to say, it makes sense to say, you know, there's the F word, and then there's making love, and the F word would be this animalistic, physical, no emotional connection. You're just getting together to get it on and to do the deed. And that this is the energy. So that's why it's asking you to stay clean, because you're probably more susceptible. There's probably somebody around you who physically drains your energy, and likely your creativity, your creative energy, your, you know, excitement for creating things, whatever it is, just your own nurturing energy, your sexual energy, your womb energy, that kind of thing. And so basically you're staying away from, you're being asked to stay away from any kind of physical entanglement with anybody. Why? Because there's something in you that is transforming. You're learning to get your past and learn all of the lessons from your past, transform them from something dark and painful to look at them in a beautiful way, to see the beauty in the darkness. Because once you do that, you embody this crone archetype, and the crone archetype is a really, really powerful female energy, a creative energy, really powerful sexual creative energy, which is why you're being guided to stay away from any sexual encounters, because you're refining this. The crone is the one that's just gone through everything, learned everything, can see everything, and can manifest anything. But to get there, you need to learn from your past lessons in a way that will keep you clean from now on. Now, how are we being suggested to do that? Here comes the blade. The blade is, a knife or a sword or whatever. It cuts, you're being asked to cut through things very dry, just out cold. So if this is a relationship, if someone is draining you of your energy, now again, it feels very romantic in this sense, because there's so many, sexual energies here, raw sexual energies, but this could be, a family member that really brings out this anger part of you, because that's also where, the passionate energy, that sacral chakra energy, passion can be expressed in anger as well, and in rough ways. And so this could be very much a family member that keeps making you angry and angry. Maybe you blow up, yelling or punching or whatever. And so it's asking you to stay away for a while. Cut them completely off. Cut your energies separately, so that you can work on becoming this very powerful manifester. And what are you manifesting? There's a vision. There's something that you want and you deserve, that you've had in mind for a long time. Because this is a vision quest. It's not the vision card, because there is vision cards here in this archetype that would have come out. There's something that you've wanted for a long time. And the truth is, it's coming to you now. However long you've been working on it, it's coming to you now. It wants to come in, but it wants to come in. The cleaner you are, the more you're going to be able to embody what you've been wanting at a higher level, at a higher vibration, or something that you thought you wanted this, you're going to get this, but it's going to look like this, and this is going to be so much better than what you imagined for yourself. But anyway, you're meant to be cutting out whatever these people, situations, energies are completely out of your physical and your energetic level. And unfortunately, it's not just going to be like cutting them off and done. I think you're learning to discern. You're learning to like, because all of these lessons that you've gone through, you're meant to be looking at them in a more beautiful way, so that from now on in your entire life, while you create more and more visions, or maybe this is your long-term vision, this could be like a career that you've wanted. That's a long-term thing, not just a job. And so it's asking you to embody all of those lessons, because the crone will always be able to see through things. So whether you go from vision to vision, or whether within your vision there's going to be very subplots of what's going on, you'll always be able to discern what doesn't fit into that vision and cut it off right away, especially if it is a pattern within you to fall into this this trap of maybe people have used you. They've, I hate to say that, and this is why this is one of my favorite energies. This is pure. This is just wanting true connection, wanting to share yourself on a much deeper level, because you're clean. And virgin energy can come at various times in your life when you've had certain experiences, and you've been hurt, and you finally just cut yourself off from everything and everyone for a while, just because you want to purify your energy again. This is beautiful, which is why you're probably very attractive to people who just want to take advantage of you because they see that purity in you and they're attracted to it. And maybe you've fallen into a few of those. This is poets write about some nasty, really dark things. So maybe you fall into some very dark storylines here with people that didn't end up respecting how much you respect your energy, and that you're only going to give it away if they mean it, and then they didn't end up meaning it, that kind of thing. So I hope all that makes sense. The point is, you're being asked right now to stay away from physically being around people who you know are dirtying up your energy, because you want to purify yourself by embodying all of your lessons from the past, so that you can manifest this huge vision for yourself and keep it for the rest of your life, because you'll have to learn how to cut out what you know is going to stop you manifesting your highest visions. So I hope that helps, Sag. Good luck with everything, and I'll see you next time.